by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. This is News 9 Sports with Dylan Rivera.
Only 3 true home games. Hello and welcome to the Riverwind Casino Sports Desk. 8 times the Sooners will square off against an SEC opponent in 2024. One against Texas at the legendary Cotton Bowl Stadium. Leaves 7 games for OU to be in Norman or on the road. 3 at Memorial Stadium, 4 in enemy territory. Alabama, South Carolina, and Tennessee all set to play on Owen Field. OU goes on the road to Oxford and Columbia, as well as a really tough environment at Auburn's Jordan-Hare and LSU's Death Valley. Not an easy draw for the Sooners by any means. A little bit of a lighter walk for Texas. 4 true home games, and although they host Georgia and Florida, a road game at Vandy smooths things over. News 9 analyst Dusty Dvorak's been on this all afternoon. He has more on the Sooners and Longhorns' upcoming slate.
What an unbelievably exciting day for college football, man. I know Sooners fans are fired up. We've been talking about it for 2 years now, Oklahoma, Texas to the SEC. And though it's still a year away, when we saw this schedule unveiled, boy, it really started to feel like everything we've talked about is becoming a reality. Let's dig into it. Look, I love the slate, but it's a tough schedule for the Oklahoma Sooners. At home, you draw Bama, you draw South Carolina, and Josh Heupel makes his return to Norman, Oklahoma. Can't wait for Josh to get back to Norman. The last man to lead the Sooners to a national championship comes back with a really good football team. So home slate, it's only 3. You don't love that, but man, those are some really good matchups for Sooners fans to get excited about. Going on the road, it's going to be tough. Death Valley's as tough a place as there is to play, and Brian Kelly's got LSU rolling. Oxford, Mississippi, the Grove's going to be great for fans to go take in, but the Lane train is alive and well, and that's a really good football team Oklahoma's going to have to deal with. And we'll see where Hugh Freeze is in 2024 with Auburn, but that crowd, that venue, Jordan-Hare, man, it's going to be awesome for Sooner fans, and they all know Missouri very well. Overall, you got to be fired up if you're a Sooner fan. These matchups that we see on the slate for the 2024 season, it's impossible not to get fired up and excited. It's also impossible not to recognize the level of competition. It's about to ratchet up. So Oklahoma has to get their house in order. For Texas, I thought they got the much better draw. 4 true home games, though you do get Georgia. Vanderbilt as one of the away games. Arkansas, so glad A&M is back on the slate, but Oklahoma had the tougher draw initially. Texas got the easier side of things, but regardless, these matchups are priceless. 2024 can't get here soon enough.
Natural next question is non-conference games. OU AD Joe Castiglione says he has had really good conversations with OSU AD Chad Weiberg about the future of Bedlam football. U.S. Open Round 1 tees off tomorrow morning. OKC Sparks first game tomorrow at 7 p.m. and we'll have coverage of that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Still ahead.